Hello and welcome back to the channel for the second video about home rules for pickup scenarios. And today is time for the Vanguard Infantry. And when I started to work on this rule, I first imagine all light infantry that can make the vanguard movement, even a brigade made of light infantry. And during the playtest it looks fine, but maybe too much powerful. Then when I'm making the video about the infantry detachment, I was struck by that idea. In reality, skirmisher line was made by small patrol of good shooter sent forward, try to rush the enemy early in the game, try to snipe some officer, etc. This part is not possible, but rushing the enemy, yes. So I say, why not? And that's it. This is the reason why you are seeing lots of detachment in front of my main army. And now show you how this rule will work. I've just deployed the unit to show you how this rule works. But let me say one thing. Small patrol sent forward is quite historical. More historical than entire light brigade. So after some playtest, this is the idea. They may form an ad hoc brigade, and to make this ad hoc brigade, ad hoc formation, you have not to book them as a single brigade to put forward. It's even possible, okay, but it's not how it works. They do not form a brigade of infantry, okay? They are small unit. So in game terms, it may work. They have their officer, and you simply put them forward, and that's it for every activation. But looks wrong in my opinion. So to form this ad hoc formation, you have to both the single detachment with your regular brigade, and if you want, at the beginning of the game, before deployment start, you will announce that you are using Vanguard Infantry. It's an option for both player in a pickup scenario. You take away from their mother brigade your detachment and assemble them, at least 3, up to 3 to whole if you want your detachment in ad hoc formation. They no more obey to their brigade leaders, but they act on the order of overall general. Or if you play with larger number of brigade and you use the divisional commander, the optional rule at the end of the rule book, at the order of your divisional commander. And in doing so, he lost the possibility to free activate a brigade, and otherwise he activate the ad hoc formation in front of them. You, during deployment, put this unit 9 inches away from your deployment zone, and there is no double measurement now. It doesn't matter if the table is larger or not. They are 9 inches, no more than 9 inches away, and still 18 inches from any deployment zone. They follow all the regular rules for movement, for assault, for fire, okay? Only the morale is a little bit changed because they have a leader. They obey to him, so he is to take the eventually Valor or Fortitude test, and eventually defeat is inflicted to him. At the end of the game, it really doesn't matter, okay? And that's it. When you deploy, you can deploy in close or open order, because remember, they have the light infantry rule, and this means that they have open order and skirmish rule. And I want to move into this rule because surely you know perfectly. This formation has a down tone rule. They cannot claim or contest objective because they start forward. It's easier for them to get objective, to get some battle position, maybe enter in a terrain in the mission where terrain is the objective, so they cannot claim nor contest. And this is a tone down to compensate the fact that you have not to pay anything for them, more point for them as you have to do for Vanguard artillery, if you have seen my previous video. And why to use them and not make a brigade? In the end, it was a game, so you can imagine that their leader is a simple leader. It's true, and nothing forbid you to do this, but as I said before, it's not the way that skirmish works. They were taken by their partner battalion and sent forward, and then they return back if something dangerous comes to them. And this is, I thought, the rule. They are part of the brigade sent forward to make some mission. So you can achieve the same. You left them in their mother brigade or make a single brigade, but this works better, and the rule, in my opinion, was quite well, at least after some playtest on the table. But again, let me know your opinion in this. Oh, and remember that I put the file at the end of the video and on the Facebook page of Valor and Fortitude. Why you have to take this rule? First of all, because it looks historical. Second, obvious purpose of this formation is to protect your main line from fire and gain time if something dangerous is coming to you. And this is the most obvious, the role that usually you just have it to use with your infantry detachment. But try to think their main role in the game, replicating what they really do, so harassing the enemy. You can spread all around, in front of your infantry, but try to think of this formation set on a flank of your army that move quickly using terrain. They are not slowed down. They can easily occupy and enter in the exit from terrain quickly enough and take position to harass the enemy. All of them are skirmishers, so they shoot and move, and all of them reduce the casualty. All of them can shoot 2 dice. If they group together, the fire is quite interesting, because in this situation, for example, there are 2, 3, 4, 5 dice with the support, and 5 dice is more than a regular light battalion of infantry, and you can put this fire out sooner than the rest of your army. They can move, your army can easily march. You have not to think, oh, I have to shoot or I have to move. I want to shoot and be slowed down, or I want to move without shooting. So this is the main role. Acting on a flank, as the British do with the rifle company, learned and American Civil War. So moving on a flank, on the right, on the left, even in the center if you have terrain to protect them, because they are frail, and you know, they're frail. But they if gain a good firing position on the table, maybe in a wood, in a village, behind a crest, you will see, it's really depend. Essentially they gain time and harass the enemy, and that is the main role. Thinking of shooting, I forgot to mention one of the rule that I think to add. At the moment is not on the file, but I think to add another tone down, because they are forward, so they attract the infantry fire protecting your main army. But in reality they are dispersed, they are few men, not a real interesting target for artillery, at least until they are in canister range. So I'm thinking to add, but I have to play test more, the rule that our enemy artillery can ignore them when they want to shoot at your army. So your Vanguard infantry may be ignored by enemy artillery fire. It looks fair in my opinion, but I have more playtest on that to make. At the moment I suggest you to use this another dot in the rules that have not written down, but use it, and I will to play test more. So that's it, essentially that's it. Oh, the last things, if you follow my home rules for any reason, and you remember that when I made the video I suggest you to use the evade rule. If you use it, remember that are no more part of their partner brigade, so if they retreat evading for a charge, they cannot interpenetrate anymore their old friends. Okay, and that's it. This is really and I hope that you enjoy it. Please comment it, put some comment down below, or on the Facebook page. Tell me what do you think about it. I'm really interested in what do you think. Maybe you have a better idea than me, maybe you spot a nonsense in what I'm saying, and I'm very interested to know this. So write down, and if you like the video and are not yet subscribed, subscribe and push the like button below. Thank you for watching, happy wargaming, and see you as soon as possible. Bye bye.